Want to speak real Turkish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at turkishclass101.com.
Teşekkür ederim. Thank you. Our 11th word is teşekkür ederim, meaning thank you. You can also say teşekkürler if you want to shorten it. Teşekkürler. Rica ederim. You are welcome. Our 12th word is rica ederim, meaning you are welcome. Rica ederim. Evet. Yes. Our 13th word is evet, meaning yes. Hayır. No. Our 14th word is hayır, meaning no. Tamam. Okay. Our 15th word is tamam, meaning okay.
Bulmak. To find. Bulmak. To find. Sokakta bir cüzdan buldum. I found a wallet on the street. Let me give you another example too. I found you. Seni buldum. Anlatmak. To tell. Anlatmak. To tell. Haydi bana bir fıkra anlat. Come on, tell me a joke. If you like jokes and if you're learning Turkish, then I'm sure you know Nasreddin Hoca. He became really famous years and years after we still talk about him. Nasreddin Hoca stories. You should Google it. Sormak. To ask. Sormak. To ask. Bir şey sorabilir miyim? Can I ask something? Or ask a question. Soru sormak. Ben soru soruyorum. I'm asking a question. Çalışmak. To work. Çalışmak. To work. Work. Daha çok çalışmalısın. You need to work harder. Çalışmak we use for both to work and to study. If you want to say to study for your class, derslerine çalışmak. To work, çalışmak. Say. Görünmek. To seem. Görünmek. To seem. Pek mutlu görünmüyorsun. You don't seem to be very happy. Or if you want to compliment your Turkish friend. Wow, you look so pretty today like this. Then you say, çok güzel görünüyorsun. Güzel means beautiful. Görünmek is to seem. We use as, çok güzel görünüyorsun. You are very beautiful today. Sevgi. Love. Sevgi. Love. Tek ihtiyacın olan şey sevgi. All you need is love and respect. Teşekkürler. Thanks. Teşekkürler. Thanks. We also say teşekkür ederim. It also means thank you. So, teşekkürler. Teşekkür ederim. Sağ ol. Para. Money. Para. Money. Para mutluluğu satın alabilir mi? Can money buy happiness? What do you think? Can it buy? Tatil. Vacation. Tatil. Vacation. Önümüzdeki hafta tatile çıkmayı planlıyorum. I plan to go on a vacation next week. I don't plan. I have to work and work and work. I have to shoot videos for you. Misafirperverlik. Hospitality. Okay, this one is a bit hard, I think, but I know you can do it. Misafirperverlik. Hospitality. Misafirperverlik, Türk kültürünün önemli bir parçasıdır. Hospitality is an important aspect of Turkish culture. Yeah, we love everyone. And I heard that from many of my foreigner friends. When they went to Turkey, they said the people were very friendly and helpful. So I think if you get lost or if you have any problem, then I'm sure many Turkish people will be very willing to help you. So don't worry. Memnun. Content. Hayatımdan memnunum. I'm content with my life. Okay, so this one is also not a Turkish word. I mean, the origins are different. It is Egyptian dialect, and I think it is hard to say for us, pronunciation I mean, because there are so many M's and N's in one word. Memnunum. I am content, hard to pronounce if you're speaking fast. So the correct pronunciation is memnun. Yayla, plateau. Çoban koyunlarını yaylaya çıkardı. The shepherd took the sheep to the plateau. Actually, we also say plateau in Turkish, not just yayla. There are two words, but both are actually hard to pronounce, yayla and plateau. So the correct pronunciation is yayla, yaylalar, plateau. Karşılama, greeting. Harika bir karşılama partisi hazırlayacağız. We will prepare a great welcome party. I think, in my opinion, Kaishilama is the easiest one in this list. It is not very hard to pronounce. Maybe because of the sh voice and voice. It can be hard to pronounce, especially for foreigner people, because I know they don't have the voice. I think that is why it is hard to pronounce. The correct pronunciation is karşılama. It's karşılama. Su şişesi. Water bottle. Cam su şişeleri daha sağlıklı. Glass water bottles are healthier. This one is even hard for me to pronounce. It is, I think, the hardest one. And in Turkey, we have like a tongue twister. We are using this word. So now I will try to challenge myself and I will try to say it for you. But if I fail, I'm very sorry. Şu köşe yaz köşesi, şu köşe kış köşesi. Sorry, one more time. Şu köşe yaz köşesi, şu köşe kış köşesi, ortadaki su şişesi. Well, it's almost. Okay. This corner is summer corner, and this corner is winter corner, and in the middle there's a water bottle. I know it doesn't make any sense, but since it is hard to pronounce, we have that kind of tongue twister. Şu köşe yaz köşesi, şu köşe kış köşesi, ortadaki su şişesi. Şu köşe yaz köşesi, şu köşe kış köşesi, ortadaki su şişesi. Good luck. Ukala. Know-it-all. Ukalalık yapma. Stop acting like a know-it-all. The last vowel, L-A, usually we say la, but in this word, you need to say it more softer, like la. But you start like more harder way, like uka, and then you need to end it with more softer way, la. Ukala. I think that is why it is hard to pronounce for us. Nerede çalışıyorsun? Where do you work? The next one is nerede çalışıyorsun? Where do you work? Ben otelde çalışıyorum. Sen nerede çalışıyorsun? I work in a hotel. Where do you work? Telefon numaran ne? What's your phone number? Telefon numaran ne? What is your phone number? Well, don't accept from me to say my phone number. But actually, if you want to become with a Turkish person, then you ask, like, after some chat, you ask the phone number usually, right? Like, oh, what is your phone number? So we can talk. But nowadays, I think people usually ask, do you have Facebook? Or do you have WhatsApp? Like this. And you can ask in Turkish like this. Facebook kullanıyor musun? WhatsApp kullanıyor musun? It means like, do you have Facebook? Are you using Facebook? I think it's more natural nowadays to say in Turkish if you wanna become friends with someone. Türkçeyi nerede öğrendin? Where did you learn Turkish? Türkçeyi nerede öğrendin? Where did you learn Turkish? Türkçe benim ana dilim. Sen Türkçeyi nerede öğrendin? Turkish is my mother tongue. Where did you learn Turkish? Çok güzel konuşuyorsun. You speak very well. Türk yemeklerini seviyor musun? Do you like Turkish food? Türk yemeklerini seviyor musun? Do you like Turkish food? Evet, Türk yemeklerini seviyorum. En çok sarmayı seviyorum. Yes, I like Turkish foods. And my favorite is sarma. Do you know sarma? Sarma is like cabbage roll or grape roll. So you stuff and wrap like leaves and you put meat or rice inside. It's a very delicious Turkish food. Türk yemeklerini seviyor musunuz? En sevdiğiniz Türk yemeği ne? What is your favorite Turkish food? Kaç yaşındasın? How old are you? Kaç yaşındasın? How old are you? 26 yaşındayım. Sen kaç yaşındasın? I am 26 years old. How old are you? Başvurunuz için teşekkür ederiz. Ancak bu pozisyon doldu. Thank you for your resume. However, the position has been filled. Başvurunuz için teşekkür ederiz. Ancak bu pozisyon doldu. Thank you for your resume. However, the position has been filled. Oh, I heard it a lot when I was searching for a job. Or there is one more, I would like to share it with you. Like, you went to an interview and then you're waiting for the results. After the interview, they will tell you like, okay, we will call you back. We also don't want to hear that one too. And we say in Turkish, biz size döneriz. Biz size döneriz. It means we'll call you back. And we don't want to hear that one too. No. Başka insanlarla görüşmeliyiz. We should see other people. Başka insanlarla görüşmeliyiz. We should see other people. Yok ya, olmaz öyle şey. No. Have you ever had a Turkish girlfriend? You cannot say this. 1 minute later you'll be that. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Bugün paranı veremeyeceğim. I don't have your money today. Bugün paranı veremeyeceğim. I don't have your money today. Well, I think in terms of money, well, of course, I mean, everyone wants their money back. But if it's a close friend or if it's like a family member, then Turkish people are a bit more tolerant. Like, they wait and then they get angry. So they're more tolerant about money. If you say, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot give your money back today, then they will be, I think, tolerant first. So, bugün paranı veremeyeceğim. Maybe then you should say, özür dilerim. It means I'm sorry. Then they will understand. Bugün fazla mesaiye kalabilir misin? Can you work overtime today? Bugün fazla mesaiye kalabilir misin? Can you work overtime today? Yeah, sure. I was born to work. I love overtime. Mesai, it's the word that many Turkish people hate. Extra work, right? However, if you ask me that if there are so many people who are doing overtime in Turkey, I would say probably yes, but not so much. Of course, it depends on the business field. But especially like private companies, yes, they do a lot of overtime work. Patron seni çağırıyor. The boss is calling you. Patron seni çağırıyor. The boss is calling you. Okay, maybe it's not bad, right? Maybe it's good news, so it's not that bad to hear, I think. Don't be very hopeless about it. Maybe they will give you like a bonus. Bonus means ikramiye in Turkish, so it's so-so, right? It's not that bad. Seni arayacağım. I'll call you. Seni arayacağım. Seni arayacağım. I'll call you. Well, you can use the sentence, I'll call you, and grammatically it's not wrong. But I think it will sound like you will not call that person. So it's better to say the exact time. You can say, I'll call you tomorrow then. So, yarın seni arayacağım. It's better, and it will sound like you're really into that person and you really mean to call again. So just say the exact time, like I'll call you tomorrow morning, I'll call you after I get back to home or whatever, but just say the time, I think it's better. Seni eve bırakayım. I will drive you home. Seni eve bırakayım. Seni eve bırakayım. I'll drive you home. Oh, so you have a car. I'll call you tomorrow. No, okay. Well, I think it's really kind of you to say that. Seni eve bırakayım. Or you can maybe just say, can I drive you home? Like you can ask first. So say like this. Seni eve bırakayım mı? Seni eve bırakabilir miyim? Which means can I drive you home? Like you're asking the permission. Seni eve bırakabilir miyim? Seni eve bırakabilir miyim? It will be more like romantic, I think. So I think in Turkey, usually guys ask in the first date to drive you home. It's very general, it's very common. Like, can I drive you home? But I'm not sure if the person always accepts. I think it really depends on the person. Sometimes they do, if the date goes well, but sometimes they don't. But usually you hear the question like, can I drive you home? Seni tekrar görebilir miyim? Can I see you again? Seni tekrar görebilir miyim? Seni tekrar görebilir miyim? Can I see you again? I like that one. That's perfect. It's not very pushy, not very like full of self-confidence, very kind. Can I see you again? Like, thank you for tonight. Can I see you again? Seni tekrar görebilir miyim? It's very gentle, I think. Pass for me. Başka bir yere gidelim mi? Shall we go somewhere else? Başka bir yere gidelim mi? Başka bir yere gidelim mi? Nereye gidiyoruz? Ona bağlı tabii ki. Shall we go somewhere else? Where? It depends on where. So, for example, after your dinner is over, and maybe you would like to walk in the beach after the dinner. Let's say you live somewhere close to the beach. And then, shall we go to the beach after our dinner is over? You can ask. But if you just directly say, başka bir yere gidelim mi? Then probably the person will ask you where, right? It depends on where. So, just be more specific, like about everything, about time, about the place you go. It will be always better, I think. Burayı nasıl buldun? What do you think of this place? Burayı nasıl buldun? Burayı nasıl buldun? What do you think of this place? Or, you don't need to say burayı. Nasıl buldun? What do you think? But instead of burayı, if you put the name of the place you go, like restoranı nasıl buldun? What do you think about the restaurant? Sinema. Sinemayı nasıl buldun? It's also fine. So, nasıl buldun? This phrase, you can use it with anything. So, anywhere you go, you can ask this question. Nasıl buldun? Chef. Chef. Chief. Chef. Chief. Bu restoranın şefi çok yetenekli. Bu restoranın şefi çok yetenekli. This restaurant's chief is very talented. Okay, you finished your meal in the Turkish restaurant and you really liked it. Now you want to say good words, you want to give good feedback to the restaurant. Then you can use this sentence, right? It's a good sentence to know, I think. Bu restoranın şefi çok yetenekli. Yemekler çok lezzetliydi. It means the food was very delicious. Yemekler çok lezzetliydi. Fast food. Fast food. Fast food. Fast food. Fast food. Çocuklarımın fast food yemesine izin vermem. Çocuklarımın fast food yemesine izin vermem. I don't let my children eat fast food. We are using the English word as it is, fast food, but our pronunciation is not like English, of course. It's a bit different. It's like fast food. Well, we have actually other Turkish words It is rather abur cubur. It's more like snacks, I think. Abur cubur or hazır yiyecekler, which means instant food. Hazır yiyecekler. We are using these two for describing fast food sometimes. Abur cubur, hazır yiyecekler, or fast food as it is. It's also okay. Restoran. Restoran. Restaurant. Restoran. Restaurant. Bu sokaktaki ev yemekleri restoranına sık sık giderim. Bu sokaktaki ev yemekleri restoranına sık sık giderim. I go to the home-style food restaurant on the street very often. I go to the home-style food restaurant on the street very often. In Turkish, we have this type of restaurant because most people, especially people who live alone, they are missing their mother's food so much, right? So that is why there are so many home-style food restaurants all over Turkey. They are cooking like foods like that reminds you your mother food. Very home-cooked Turkish meals. Not like kebab, maybe. Not like Turkish pizza. Really like Turkish food. Hesap. Hesap. Check. Hesap. Check. Hesap lütfen. Hesap lütfen. Check please. Do you know how to describe the waiter that you want check without saying any word? So we are using our body language in this case to tell the waiter that we want to pay the check. And it's like this. Now I'm going to show you. Hesap lütfen. Like this. Lezzetli. Lezzetli. Delicious. Lezzetli. Delicious. Çok lezzetli görünüyor. Çok lezzetli görünüyor. It looks very delicious. Now your meal is here. It's still hot. And it looks really awesome. Then that time you will say, çok lezzetli görünüyor. I want to eat it. Dur. Dur. Stop. Dur. Stop. Dur. Stop. Well, those parents might be really in trouble, I think. This is what I understand from this list. It's, yeah, well, not just parents actually. Everyone is using dur, probably. Dur, dur, dur. Like, dur, stop, stop, stop. Ne dedin? Ne dedin? What did you say? Ne dedin? What did you say? Well, it might be in an angry situation, or sometimes maybe your parents just don't hear you because you're speaking very quiet because you did something bad. That time, yes, it can be used. They can say, ne dedin? What did you say? Şaka yapmıyorum. Şaka yapmıyorum. I'm not kidding. Şaka yapmıyorum. Şaka yapmıyorum. I'm not kidding. So again, if you did something bad and if your parents will punish you in return, they might say like, I'm gonna take your cell phone for 1 week or no television for 1 week. And then they can say şaka yapmıyorum. I'm not kidding. Like no television. Maybe they can say like this in Turkish. Bir hafta televizyon yok. It's like 1 week no television. I'm not kidding. Şaka yapmıyorum. Bir hafta televizyon yok. Ben sana ne dedim? Ben sana ne dedim? What did I just say? Ben sana ne dedim? Ben sana ne dedim? What did I just say? I think no matter how old you are, when you do some mistake in life, and if your parents already warn you, then you will hear this sentence. Ben sana ne dedim? Like, I said you not to go there. Gitme demedim mi? Whether you're a kid or a grown-up, I'm sure you will hear. Dişlerini fırçaladın mı? Dişlerini fırçaladın mı? Did you brush your teeth? Dişlerini fırçaladın mı? Did you brush your teeth? It's very important to give the habit to brushing the teeth every day for the kids. It's really important. So this is, yes, a very common phrase for parents to use. Dişlerini fırçaladın mı? Or hemen dişlerini fırçala. Hemen dişlerini fırçala means brush your teeth now. Pamukkale. Pa-muk-ka-le. Pamukkale. Pamukkale. Pamukkale. Pamukkale travertenleri bir doğa harikasıdır. Pamukkale travertenleri bir doğa harikasıdır. The travertines of Pamukkale is a natural wonder. Do you know the Pamukkale travertines? It's all white and then it looks like, it's like a mountain, but it's all white. I'm gonna tell you the exact meaning, the literally what Pamukkale means. So Pamuk means cotton and Kale means castle. So it literally means cotton castle because it looks like cotton castle. You can also, there will be some like water in travertines. You can enter, usually people take photos there. It's so nice place to, spend your day. Not just tourists actually, local people are also going there to enjoy. So definitely a must-see place. İzmir Saat Kulesi. İzmir Saat Kulesi. Clock Tower of Izmir. İzmir Saat Kulesi. Clock Tower of Izmir. İzmir Saat Kulesi 1901 yılında inşa edilmiştir. İzmir Saat Kulesi 1901 yılında inşa edilmiştir. The Clock Tower of Izmir was built in 1901. It's really nice. I used to live in Izmir before, so that's why I think I'm always talking very good things about Izmir. But the clock tower is a landmark of Izmir, and it is made by Abdülhamid II, another Turkish Ottoman Sultan, to celebrate his 25th anniversary for the accession of the throne. And the actual clock in the tower, it was a present from the German Emperor to the Ottoman Sultan. Sultanahmet Camii. Sultanahmet Camii. Blue Mosque. Sultanahmet Camii. Blue Mosque. Sultanahmet Camii, Avrupalılarca Mavi Cami olarak adlandırılır. Sultanahmet Camii, Avrupalılarca Mavi Cami olarak adlandırılır. The Sultan Ahmet Mosque is called the Blue Mosque by Europeans. The Blue Mosque, yeah, it's the most famous, I think, the landmark of Turkey. Blue Mosque and Hagia Sophia, they're next to each other. And Blue Mosque is made by the order of Sultan Ahmet. And of course, that is why its name is Sultan Ahmet. So why Blue Mosque, maybe you guys are thinking, right? Because of the interior design. The interior design It's full of İznik tiles, like blue tiles, all over the mosque, inside I mean. That is why it is called Blue Mosque. But in terms of design, it's kinda a mixture of like Islamic architecture, and also there are some influences from Byzantine architecture, kinda like Hagia Sophia. But it's really, really famous. And one more thing about this Blue Mosque is it has 6 minarets, and Blue Mosque was the first mosque in Turkey that has 6 minarets. Topkapı Sarayı. Top-ka-pı Sarayı. Topkapı Palace. Topkapı Sarayı. Topkapı Palace. Osmanlı padişahları uzun yıllar Topkapı Sarayı'nı kullanmıştır. Osmanlı padişahları uzun yıllar Topkapı Sarayı'nı kullanmıştır. Topkapı Palace was used by Ottoman sultans for a long time. So, first things first, Topkapı Palace is located in Istanbul, because Istanbul was the capital city of Ottoman Empire. I mean, after the conquer of Istanbul, of course. And now, maybe you know, there are so many Turkish dramas about the Ottoman period of Turkey. And you can see Topkapı Palace, I think, in all of them. It's really famous palace, very large. And inside, there's a very important historical artifact. It's a diamond called Kaşıkçıl. So if you go Topkapı Palace, try to find it. It is called Kaşıkçıl elması. It's a very large diamond. Kapadokya. Ka-pa-dok-ya. Cappadocia. Okay, the next one is Cappadocia. Cappadocia. Kapadokya, peri bacaları denilen doğa harikalarıyla ünlüdür. Kapadokya, peri bacaları denilen doğa harikalarıyla ünlüdür. Cappadocia is famous for the natural wonders called fairy chimneys. When you say Cappadocia, the first thing that comes up to my mind is balloons, right? Very colorful balloons, so you can have a really nice Cappadocia view. And do you know what is fairy chimney? There are so many of the fairy chimneys all over Cappadocia. It's a natural wonder, really, not human-made. Nothing about the humans, all about the nature. So let's say this is the ground and it comes like this. And then there's like a roof on it. So it looks like a house actually. And as far as I know, people were actually living there, and still some people are living there.
İşten izin istemek. İşten izin istemek. To request vacation time. İşten izin istemek. To request vacation time. Eğer müdür iyi günündeyse işten izin isteyeceğim. Eğer müdür iyi günündeyse işten izin isteyeceğim. If the manager is having a good day, I will request vacation time. I don't know what to say. In Turkey, I think requesting vacation time is not as hard as some other countries. So the conditions of work, I think it's not very hard and not very easy as well. So it's really true actually. If your manager is having a good day, then it's really better to ask the vacation time on his good day. Kalacak yer tutmak. Kalacak yer tutmak. To book accommodations. Kalacak yer tutmak. To book accommodations. İnternetten kalacak yer tuttum. İnternetten kalacak yer tuttum. I've booked an accommodation through the internet. Yeah, in internet you can find really cheap price, but it's better to check where you're going before you're actually going, because there are so many hotels in Turkey and so many places to stay. So you need to be very careful before you're going, whether it's like matching with your needs or what you're expecting or not. Uluslararası ehliyet almak. Uluslararası ehliyet almak. To obtain an international driving license. Uluslararası ehliyet almak. To obtain an international driving license. Sık sık seyahat edenlerin uluslararası ehliyet almasında fayda var. Sık sık seyahat edenlerin uluslararası ehliyet almasında fayda var. People who travel often should obtain an international driving license. So if you have an international driving license, you can drive in Turkey as well. And maybe from one city to another, you can just rent a car, especially if the weather is really nice. Then you can go from one city to another by car with your friends. I think it sounds a really, really like fun trip. Why not? Pasaport yenilemek. Pasaport yenilemek. To renew your passport. Pasaport yenilemek. To renew your passport. Süresi dolduğu için pasaportumu yenilemem gerekti. Süresi dolduğu için pasaportumu yenilemem gerekti. I had to renew my passport because it was expired. It's really important. I mean, before you're going to abroad, like if, I don't know, I think there are some rules about it, right? Like it shouldn't be like at least, like you should be using at least for another 3 months or something like this. So it's better to check before you come to Turkey, so there will be no problems. I think it's better to be much more careful. Eşya toplama. Eşya toplama. To pack. Eşya toplama. To pack. Eşya toplamak çok yorucu. Eşya toplamak çok yorucu. Packing is very tiring. So I think eşya toplamak, packing, it's okay. But I think you're packing for a travel in this example, right? You can also say like preparing your luggage. Then you can say bavulumu hazırlamak. Bavul is like your suitcase luggage. Bavulumu hazırlamak. It's also very common. Hayvanat bahçesine gitmek. To go to the zoo. Hayvanat bahçesine gitmek istiyorsanız sabah erken çıksanız iyi olur. Hayvanat bahçesine gitmek istiyorsanız sabah erken çıksanız iyi olur. If you want to go to the zoo, you better wake up early in the morning. Well, if it's summertime, then like to go to zoo in afternoon would be really painful for you, I think, because it's so hot and you'll be outside all day. So yes, that's a good idea to wake up early. And there are so many animals to see, so waking up early is always a good idea when you're going to a date. Piknik yapmak. To have a picnic. Piknik yapmak için harika bir yer keşfettim. Piknik yapmak için harika bir yer
Keşfettim. I discovered a great place to have a picnic. Having a picnic, it's very common in Turkey, and not just for a date. Also, Turkish families really enjoy having a picnic with their family and children. So during picnic, we usually eat Turkish food, mostly Turkish breakfast, mostly. And also we play games like football, volleyball, and we listen music sometimes from the car because Turkish people, they come to the picnic with their cars and they open the doors and they open the music and then they listen while they're eating their food. It's really fun actually. And you can sit on the ground, or in some places in Turkey, some picnic places, they have tables, like wooden tables. So it depends on the place, but it's a really nice idea to go on a picnic. Akşam yemeği yemek ve film izlemek. To have dinner and see a movie. Cuma gecesi planımız güzel bir akşam yemeği yemek ve film izlemek. Cuma gecesi planımız güzel bir akşam yemeği yemek ve film izlemek. Our Friday night plan is to have a nice dinner and see a movie. It's a really good idea. I think it's my favorite in this list. So the movie, it's very important which one you choose. For example, if you're choosing a scary movie, it's not okay for me. I don't like scary movies. Maybe a romantic movie would be nice, or a drama. Why not? So do you need my advice for a romantic Turkish movie? Let me give you one. It is called Kelebeğin Rüyası in Turkish, and in English, The Dream of a Butterfly. It's a really great movie. Romantic, very dramatic, very sad, so you will have all these emotions all together. It's about two young poets and their relationship with one girl, because they are searching for a girl who can influence them and who can let them write poems. It's a really interesting movie. Vapura binmek. To take a ferry ride. İstanbul'da vapura binmek çok romantik bir etkinlik olabilir. İstanbul'da vapura binmek çok romantik bir etkinlik olabilir. Taking a ferry ride in Istanbul could turn out to be a very romantic event. It's pretty romantic, if you ask me. So you can just take a ferry ride with your girlfriend, boyfriend, with your lover. And then, do you know the Turkish bread, simit? Just buy some simit. And then you can feed seagulls. Do you know seagulls? You just feed them and talk with your lover. Hey, like, how are you? It's pretty romantic. Müzeye gitmek. To go to the museum. Hoşlandığım çocuğa birlikte müzeye gitmeyi teklif etmeyi düşünüyorum ama sıkıcı bulabileceğinden korkuyorum. Hoşlandığım çocuğa birlikte müzeye gitmeyi teklif etmeyi düşünüyorum. Ama sıkıcı bulabileceğinden korkuyorum. I'm thinking about asking the boy I like to go to the museum together, but I'm afraid he may find it boring. Not most of the museums are boring, I don't think so. There are some really nice art museums. For example, in Turkey, Istanbul, there is Istanbul Modern Art Museum, and they have exhibitions about contemporary art, and it's really fun, very interesting. So keep that in mind.
Want to speak real Turkish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at turkishclass101.com.
Our first word is Güneş gözlüğü. Meaning sunglasses. Güneş gözlüğümü plajda unuttum. I forgot my sunglasses at the beach. No, I never do. Our second word is plaj. Meaning beach. Hafta sonları plaj kalabalık olur. The beach is crowded on the weekends. Isn't it? I usually prefer, in fact, going to beaches that aren't very known by everyone because the sea is cleaner and there is no crowd that can bother you. That's how I do. What do you do? Do you like going to crowded beaches? I don't think so. Our third word is yüzme. Meaning swimming. Yüzme yarışmasında ikinci oldum. I won the second place in the swimming contest. In fact, I have a confession to make, okay? Until last year, and I'm telling you, I am 24 years old. I didn't know how to swim. I always pretended that I was swimming. I always kept my foot touching to the ground and jumping. And when we got the depth was 3-4 meters, of course I wasn't reaching the ground. I was always, oh my god, I'm too tired. Can you help me go back to shore? Can you help me back? They didn't understand. No one really did. Then, last year, I did my confession to my friends. I don't know how to swim. They were all shocked. Oh, no, you're swimming. No, you know how to swim. No, I don't know. But then I learned. Then I learned how to swim. It is ironic, right? 20 words you need for the beach. Swimming, and I don't know how to swim. I didn't back then. I know that. Our fourth word is şapka. Meaning hat. Güneşin altında şapkasız dolaşma. Don't walk around under the sun without a hat. Otherwise you are going to become a lobster. It is, in fact, in Turkish we say the same thing. İstakoz gibi yandın. You became a lobster. After all that telling. Our fifth word is palmiye ağacı. Meaning palm tree. Yol boyunca palmiye ağaçları sıralanıyordu. There were palm trees along the road. Do you like palm trees? I do like them. Kazak. Meaning sweater. Anneannem benim için kazak ördü. My grandmother knitted a sweater for me. In fact, my mother did. Both grandmothers did. In fact, I even knitted for my Barbies when I was a little girl. Our second word is yağmurlu. Meaning rainy. Bugün hava yağmurlu. Today it is rainy. I love rainy weather. Oh my god. Oh, with coffee. Oof. Wonderful day for me. Our third word is rüzgarlı. Meaning windy. Rüzgarlı havada şemsiye kullanmak zor. It is difficult to use umbrella during windy weather. I have lost so many umbrellas during these windy weathers. Our fourth word is serin. Meaning cool. Hava serinlemeye başladı. The weather started to get cooler. The weather is getting cooler. Our fifth word is sonbahar. Meaning autumn. Sonbahar İstanbul'da hüzünlü olur. Autumn in Istanbul is quite melancholy. Been there, done that. Our sixth word is dizüstü bilgisayar. Meaning laptop. Yeni bir dizüstü bilgisayara ihtiyacım var. I need a new laptop. Who is going to buy me one? I need one. Our second word is parfüm. Meaning perfume. Sevdiğim parfüm artık satılmıyor. The perfume I like isn't being sold anymore. Our third word is şiir kitabı. Meaning poetry book. Sevgilime şiir kitabı aldım. I bought a poetry book for my lover. Wonderful gift. Our fourth word is dünya haritası. Meaning world map. Elinizde daha ayrıntılı bir dünya haritası var mı? Do you have a more detailed world map? Our fifth word is kamera. Meaning camera. Kameram çalındı. My camera got stolen.
Günde 2 ders dinleyerek turkishclass101.com'daki hayat kurtaran ifadeler serisini bitireceğim. I'll finish survival phrases series on turkishclass101.com by listening to 2 lessons a day. Günde 2 ders dinleyerek turkishclass101.com'daki hayat kurtaran ifadeler serisini bitireceğim. I'll finish survival phrases series on turkishclass101.com by listening to 2 lessons a day. I know it's a bit long for you guys, but I know you can do it. Just listen one more time and try to say it one more time. Günde 10 sayfa okuyarak Türkçe bir kitabı okumayı bitireceğim. I'll finish reading one Turkish book by reading 10 pages a day. Günde 10 sayfa okuyarak Türkçe bir kitabı okumayı bitireceğim. I'll finish reading one Turkish book by reading 10 pages a day. Okay, it's a very nice goal. If you're planning to read a Turkish book, I recommend you one classic. It is called Çalı Kuşu from Reşat Nuri Güntekin. And it's a really nice book. It's kind of old, so maybe the language can be hard for you to understand. So this book has like a more simple version for primary school kids in Turkey. If you have a friend in Turkey or if you're planning to visit Turkey, then try to find that kind of book, like simple version of the book. I think it's going to be very good for you. I mean, if you're a beginner or intermediate level Turkish learner. Türkçe sınavımı geçeceğim. I'll pass my Turkish test. Türkçe sınavımı geçeceğim. I'll pass my Turkish test. Good luck. Türkçe bir filmi her gün izleyip tamamen anlayacağım. I'll fully understand one Turkish movie by watching it every day. Türkçe bir filmi her gün izleyip tamamen anlayacağım. I'll fully understand one Turkish movie by watching it every day. Wow, the same movie every day? Wow, it must be hard. Okay, then I will recommend you some movies. If you like romance, then Love Loves Coincidence. It's a very famous Turkish movie, and I think it's very easy to understand the language, I mean. And Once Upon a Time in Anatolia, it's like a mystery. In Turkish we say Bir Zamanlar Anadolu'da. Or the last one will be a classic. It's The Girl with the Red Scarf. In Turkish we say Selvi boylum, al yazmalım, and every Turkish person knows that. So maybe it will be good for you if you want to talk with them, if you want to start a conversation. Türk arkadaşlarıma 3 dakikalık Türkçe bir tanıtım konuşması yapacağım. I'll give a 3-minute introductory speech in Turkish to my Turkish friends. Türk arkadaşlarıma 3 dakikalık bir tanıtım konuşması yapacağım. I'll give a 3-minute introductory speech in Turkish to my Turkish friends. Okay, so you can start your speech by saying hello in Turkish then, right? Merhaba, ben Selin. Sabahın tam 3'ündesin, dertlerin en gücündesin, hala onun peşindesin, gitme dedim, gittin gönül. You are at 3 a.m. in the morning, in the most severe of troubles. You are still on the trial of that person. I told you not to go, but you went, my heart. Sabahın tam 3'ündesin, dertlerin en gücündesin, hala onun peşindesin, gitme dedim, gittin gönül. You are at 3 a.m. in the morning, in the most severe of troubles. You're still on the trial of that person. I told you not to go, but you went, my heart. So in this song, you are talking with your heart. It's an old song, but the thing is, I'm sorry, I don't know the melody, so I cannot sing it for you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna sing another songs. İnan ki senden başka hiç kimse yok içimde. Believe me, there is no one else but you. No one else but you in me. İnan ki senden başka hiç kimse yok içimde. Believe me, there is no one else but you. No one else but you in me. Actually, there is one more song that senden başka is also in it. I think it's pretty common express in Turkish songs, senden başka. And it's much more energetic actually. It goes like that. Senden başka olamam ben hiç kimseyle. It means no one else but you, I cannot be with another person. Senden başka. Kalpten kalbe bir yol varsa bu aşktır elbet. Rüzgarın yetti bana, koptu bir kıyamet. If there is a way from one heart to another, that is surely love. Your wind was more than enough for me. A storm broke out. Kalpten kalbe bir yol varsa bu aşktır elbet. Rüzgarın yetti bana, koptu bir kıyamet. If there is a way from one heart to another, that is surely love. Your wind was more than enough for me. A storm broke out. This is Tarkan. There's no way I don't know this singer. I'm not sure if you've heard of him, but he is one of the top singers of Turkey, Tarkan, and he has many popular songs. This is one of them. I actually when I say it like without the melody, it's so weird, you know. I always hear it with a melody, so now I can sing it for you. Just a little, okay? So it goes like that. Kalpten kalbe bir yol varsa bu aşktır elbet. Rüzgarın yetti bana, koptu bir kıyamet. I'm sorry, I'm not a very good singer. Beni yak, kendini yak, her şeyi yak. Bir kıvılcım yeter. Ben hazırım bak. İster öp okşa, istersen öldür. Aşk için ölmeli, aşk o zaman aşk. Burn me, burn yourself, burn everything. A single spark is enough. Look, I'm ready. Kiss me, caress me, or kill me if you want. One must die for love. Only then can you call it love. Beni yak, kendini yak, her şeyi yak. Bir kıvılcım yeter, ben hazırım bak. İster öp okşa, istersen öldür. Aşk için ölmeli, aşk o zaman aşk. Burn me, burn yourself, burn everything. A single spark is enough. Look, I'm ready. Kiss me, caress me, or kill me if you want. One must die for love. Only then can you call it love. I think this is the most romantic and passionate one in this list. The song name is Her şeyi yak, which means burn everything. Originally, it is a song from Sezen Aksu. Sezen Aksu is also another popular Turkish singer. She is writing very beautiful songs, and not just for herself, but also for other singers in Turkey. After Sezen Aksu sang this song, years later, another Turkish band, Turkish rock group, also sang this song, Duman. And their version is also very nice, like a rock version, pop version. You can listen whichever you want. So now it's time to sing just a little again. Beni yak, kendini yak, her şeyi yak. Bir kıvılcım yeter, ben hazırım bak. İster öp okşa, istersen öldür. Aşk için ölmeli, aşk o zaman aşk. I really cannot be a singer. Fikrimin ince gülü, kalbimin şen bülbülü. O gün ki gördüm seni, yaktın, ah yaktın beni. Slender rose of my thoughts, cheerful mockingbird of my heart, I saw you that day, you burned, oh burned me. Fikrimin ince gülü, kalbimin şen bülbülü. O gün ki gördüm seni, yaktın ah, yaktın beni. Slender rose of my thoughts, cheerful mockingbird of my heart, I saw you that day, you burned, oh, burned me. I'm just gonna sing the first two sentences, okay? Fikrimin ince gülü, kalbimin şen bülbülü. I don't know the rest, sorry. Only these two. I think we like to burn everything, right? This is also another old song, very famous. Once upon a time, there was a TV drama with the same name, Fikrimin İnce Gülü, and this was the theme song of that TV series, Turkish TV series. The melody is very smooth, very soft melody, very, very romantic, and the meaning is also very romantic. I think this could be a really good love quote for your lover. Bu seni ilgilendirmez. It's none of your business. Bu seni ilgilendirmez. Bu seni ilgilendirmez. It's none of your business. Wow, okay, slow down. Sometimes we put hiç also before ilgilendirmez. It's to emphasize the meaning. Like bu seni hiç ilgilendirmez, which means it's really none of your business. So both are fine. Just as I told you, hiç gives a more strong meaning. Bu seni hiç ilgilendirmez. Or I'm going to give you another examples. Actually, I feel really bad to teach you these words though, but it is sana ne. Sana ne means it's not your business. It's like, it's not your job. It's not your thing. Sana ne. Kapa çeneni. Shut up. Kapa çeneni. Kapa çeneni. Shut up. It makes it weirder when I say it slowly. Kapa çeneni. Kapa çeneni, I think this is used in many languages, right? English, Japanese, Turkish. So I think when you don't want to hear what the other person says, you just say, just shut up. Kapa çeneni. Or you can say, biraz susar mısın? It means, can you be just quiet? Can you just shut up? It's like, susar mısın means, can you be quiet? Can you shut up? Beni rahat bırak. Leave me alone. Beni rahat bırak. Beni rahat bırak. Leave me alone. This is very common in Turkey. Sometimes you can see some people or some teenagers using this phrase to their parents. Just leave me alone, like that. Beni rahat bırak. Or beni rahat bırakın. If you're talking to more than one person. If you're talking to your parents, for example, you say beni rahat bırakın. So they. Or you can say, if you are fighting with your lover, peşimden gelme means don't follow me, leave me alone. Peşimden gelme. Benimle dalga mı geçiyorsun? Are you kidding me? Benimle dalga mı geçiyorsun? Benimle dalga mı geçiyorsun? Are you kidding me? It's angry, yes. Benimle dalga mı geçiyorsun? Or, let me teach you another one. Şaka yapıyorsun means, are you kidding? Like, I cannot believe. This is also common. And it's not always angry.
if you're also like, if you're surprised, if you really cannot believe, you can also use this. Like, you're kidding. Şaka yapıyorsun. Or you may sound a bit angry too, like şaka yapıyorsun. Like, it cannot be true. Her neyse. Whatever. Her neyse. Her neyse. Whatever. Whatever. Her neyse, it sounds angry, yes. But you can use it without hash. So, neyse means you don't care. Like, you fight or you hear something you didn't like, and then you can say, whatever, neyse, like, I don't care.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.